Hello, everyone, and welcome to the John A. Paulson Center, where we have men's volleyball NYU versus Stevens Institute of Technology. My name is Coco Barton. I'm on the women's volleyball team here at NYU.
And my name is Uni Park. I am also on the women's volleyball team at NYU. And we have two very competitive teams here tonight. First of all, we have your home team, the NYU Violets, here in white. They are coming off a undefeated record, 10-0. Their most recent win came from Nichols College. Who are the standouts on the Violets, Coco?
Yeah, so NYU has great depth, really strong team, but there are some standouts. Devin Wynn, their setter, he's actually coming in at number 4 right now out of 100 for assists in the entire country and the NCAA in general. They also have the number 1 out of 200 for hitting percentage with Ry Kagan, the middle. He's hitting a .540, which is super competitive, really, really efficient at the net. With middles, you're getting less attacks, but he's just really knocking them down into the court every time. So they're going to want to shut him down tonight if they want to be successful for the Ducks.
I mean, the NYU Violets are now ranked number 1 in the nation for AVCA coaches poll. Despite that, I mean, Stevens is not going to be an easy match for the Violets. They are ranked coming in number 4 in the AVCA poll. They have a 8-1 record where their only loss came from number 7 Juniata in a sweep. However, they were able to pull out a 5-set thriller win against Carthage University. Coco, who is going to be a threat to the Violets tonight?
Yeah, no, Stevens definitely has some really aggressive players as well. With Philip Bone there outside, he's actually a great all-around player, great at the net, but he's third in the MAC right now for digs per set with 2.2, so they're definitely going to want to avoid hitting to him. And then also they have Tyler Hoke, their middle, who's hitting a .495. He's actually leading the MAC for hitting percentage right now. So that's going to be really fun given Ry Kagan's leading the NCAA. Then they also have Hoke on the Stevens side, who's really, really competitive, leading his conference. So they're going to have some fun trying to block each other, I'm sure. That's going to be a great part of this game. But yeah, I mean, what do you think are going to be the results of this one?
Honestly, I think it could be anyone's game, even though NYU is coming in with a higher rank at number 1. Actually, the last time NYU beat Stevens was back in 2020, 5 years ago. And honestly, both teams last year in the NCAA tournament made it to the Final Four. So honestly, Coco, I think it's a coin toss as to the results of this game.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is primetime volleyball for sure. As you just said, they both made it to the Final Four last year. So this could have been a potential championship match, actually, for the entire thing. So,
yep.
Yeah, this is going to be a great game, and we're excited to follow along with you guys here. So the first serve should be coming up shortly.
Now, this evening's starting lineup for your New York University Violets. Sophomore center, number 5, Devin Wynn. A senior, outside hitter, number 8, Lucas Oshetsky. A senior, outside hitter, number 9, Luke Boyer. A senior, middle hitter, number 13, Buddy Cohen. A senior, middle hitter, number 15, Ryan Kagan. A sophomore right-side hitter, number 20, Emerson Evans. And Boston have 2 liberos. The first is a sophomore, number 3, Dylan Sue. And a senior libero, number 4.
All right, for the NYU Violets, the starting lineup, we have Devin Wynn, number 5, sophomore setter. We have Boyer, number 9, senior outside hitter. Number 8, Oshetsky, outside hitter, senior. Number 15, Kagan, middle blocker, senior. Cohen, number 13, middle blocker, senior. And Evans, number 20, sophomore oppo. And at the libero, we have Knudsen, number 4, a senior libero.
And for the Stevens side, in the back row, we have 6, Bone. We have 17, Huick. We have 21, Olcott, the outside. We have 18, Sherman, an opposite, and 15, Greg Lee at middle blocker, and number 3, Fukai Ho, the libero. So it's going to be a great match here. Starting lineup's getting ready to play, and we should be off shortly. So we are actually in some more extreme circumstances here tonight. We're not playing on the usual court. Usually we would be on the volleyball court on the other side, but due to some complications in the building, we're over here. But nevertheless, we still have a great turnout tonight. Lots of people here ready to see this really great volleyball take place tonight with the Ducks and the Violets. So yeah, it's going to be great.
Honestly, big crowd out here tonight. Very exciting for two ranked opponents in the gym.
All right, and it looks like we're about ready to tip off here. Number 17, Wake, back to serve.
First serve of the night. Floater.
And into the net. First point goes to the Violets.
Always a tough position to be in. First serve of the night.
Right, yeah, I got to get those jitters out. See how Buddy responds here. Cohen back to serve for the Violets. Nice floater.
Tooled off the hands of Boyer. Point goes to Stevens Duck.
That was Alcott, the outside from Stevens. He's back to serve now.
Philip Bone back in the front row for the Ducks. Topspin serve.
Great serve. Win goes off to Boyer. Good coverage there. Stevens just sneaks that by the block.
Tooled off the hands again by Boyer.
That was a great pass from Oshetsky, though. Shows his all-around capabilities as well. He's one of the most competitive outsides in this conference and in the NCAA.
Certainly.
Alcott again.
Ooh, misses just out. Point goes to the Violets. Evans back to serve for the Violets.
Evans has been having a great season as well. He's just got awards multiple times. Just last week, it was UVC Player of the Week. So, yeah, he's been doing great.
He's also leading the Violets in kills. Very impressive as a right side.
Right. And the serve's in, off to the setter. Attack is out by Sherman.
I mean, with Evans, you can't really catch a break because he's a threat in the back row as well, as much as he is in the front row.
Absolutely. Yeah, that D-ball he hits is ridiculous.
Certainly.
Very efficient.
Evans with a floater.
Nice pass. And a kill from Bone.
Number 15, Lee, serve.
Lee back to serve for the Ducks. As a middle blocker playing defense, I'd assume that NYU is probably going to target him with their attacks in this rotation.
Topspin serve. Perfect pass by Knudsen.
Great pass.
There's that D-ball right there. Out of system play.
And a
Blocked
block.
by Kagan.
That was a great close by Kagan. And a great setup by Boyer as well.
Right, Kagan leading the Violets in blocks. That will be his 21st block of the season.
Great to see that the Violets are flowing already early in this game. Definitely a great start for them. Violets at 4 now and the Ducks with 3.
Topspin serve by Boyer. Ace.
That's an ace for the Violets.
Yeah, he threw that one really far in front of him, but it actually ended up working to his benefit. Great
Yep.
serve from Boyer. Just misses that one into the tape.
Service error. It looked like he tossed it a little bit too far ahead.
Right. We've got some subs here on the Stevens side. Schmid and Schmidt.
Schmidt just subbed in, and now he's back there to serve.
He's a setter. Looks like they're running a 6-2 on the Duck side. Topspin serve, and it's in. Dug by Boyer, off to Wynn, and a middle attack from Kagan. Nice back set there.
Whiffed. Bump set by Wynn.
Great swing by Oshetsky.
Stevens with an incredible defensive grit. Kagan, however, finds the deep corner, and NYU gets the point.
That was a great play. Like I said, those out-of-system middle attacks really just work to your benefit more times than not, for sure. But
also, kudos to Stevens' side. That was an incredible play by them. Great hustle there.
No, that was a great play.
Kagan back to serve. Top spin serve. Service error.
Yeah, a little short. Knudsen back in. He's an outstanding player for the Violets, too. Really holds down the back row. Super impressive with his defense and his serve receive. Bone serving top spin. Great serve.
Dug out by Boyer.
Emerson again, and it's
There's
a kill.
that D-ball. I mean, his ability to find that deep corner at the very back line is honestly so impressive.
Yeah, no, that's a great shot. Wrist away, really well done.
Scores every time.
Obviously, Wynn knows exactly where to put the ball. These two have a great connection, both sophomores as well.
Off the platform of Knudsen. It looked like that serve was mishit by Wynn.
And a substitution. Herbst in.
Stevens
That's
Libero's out.
6-2 in motion, where you have two setters on the court, and as opposed to NYU side running a 5-1, where Wynn is running the entire defense and offense. Knudsen gets it up. Oh. Great shot there. Saw the open court there in the back corner and was able to put the ball exactly where there were no Ducks to defend.
Great spot there by Oshetsky.
Yeah, shows his volleyball IQ.
Yep.
Great play.
Tops and serve. Violets are up 8-6.
Miss hit there from Oshetsky.
That's their third miss served in the first 8 points scored by them.
KK and Sherman in for the Ducks. KK back to serve. And it's a floater. Perfect pass by Knudsen. And it's a free ball to Knudsen. Bit of a miscommunication there. It's over the net. And a tip.
Tooled off the hands of Emerson.
Yeah, the Violets just have so much hang time. Really great block there, but definitely makes it easier for the other team to be able to see that and use the block a little bit to their advantage, which is what we just saw there.
Yep. Heike back to serve. Honestly, a very impressive player back there. He is leading the Ducks in both digs and assists.
Great swing from Boyer. Little joust at the net there. Tip by Emerson.
Heike with the pipe ball.
Great up by Oshetsky.
Outside set. Boyer tries for the sharp angle. Doesn't quite clip the line, and it is called out.
That was a
back
really
to
good
serve.
swing, though. Really was able to get a great approach. Got really high up there. Just missed the line.
With those last couple points, Stevens are now up 9-8. Heike back to serve. Great floater.
Swing from Boyer. Covered by Buddy. Wow, what
Great
an up.
up.
And it's over.
Great hustle there.
Outside attack, and it's a kill from Alcott. You can see Pena is right up at the court trying to tell his guys to just settle in and really take this game 1 point at a time. KK back to serve, and it's a floater.
Offset. Boyer rolls it in.
It's a middle attack picked up by Evans.
Tipped out of system.
A lot of tipping going on right now.
Great up. Great up on the Stevens side as well. They try to find the deep corner, but Oshetsky is there to dig it. He goes for the
what a
pipe
play.
ball and is able to side out. The score is now 9-10.
Yeah, I love that from Oshetsky. He gave himself some time with a nice high pass to win, and he just fed it right back to him.
Certainly. Now we have Buddy back to serve again, number 13. Floater.
Great serve to the outside. Great dig by Oshetsky.
Great out of system swing by Boyer.
Change of side there. Wynn passes it off to Boyer, and it's a blocked by Lee.
Big block by a first year. Oshetsky playing phenomenal defense back there. Already is at 5 digs.
Yeah, really impressive. This is a tight game, too. Stevens is up by 2 now with 11 over NYU's 9. Alcott back to serve.
Topspin serve. Dug out by Knutson.
Swing by Evans.
Dug out by Alcott.
Tip to the corner, and it's out.
Knutson making the call that it was out, and he was right.
Way to follow the ball on that one.
Absolutely.
Putting in all the effort, not leaving anything up to chance. You love to see that.
Great game IQ. Great decision by Knutson. Evans back to serve. The Violets are still down 10-11.
And it's a floater. Perfect pass from Stevens, a middle attack.
Wynn
Wow.
with a dynamic play.
I love that confidence from Wynn. Really well executed, too. A lot of times, setters will get caught up in the net on plays like that, but he was able to stay away and just get that ball exactly where it needed to go.
Absolutely. He pushes it through the hands of a 6'6" middle blocker. Very impressive from Wynn.
The serve is just out from Evans.
The Stevens are now back up. The score is now 12-11.
Hoke enters the court once again.
Lee is back to serve.
Here we have that matchup I was talking about with those two middles, Kagan and Hoke. See how it plays out here.
Topspin serve.
Ready
Great pass. Boyer
Wow.
dug out by a middle blocker.
Love that. Love to see it. And another middle attack. There's that efficiency from Kagan. Beautiful swing. A nice angle on it, too.
Yep, great dig by Lee, the first year on the Stevens side. We have Boyer back to serve for the Violets. The score is now tied up at 12-12. Floater.
Just out.
Another miss serve by the Violets.
Another substitution here with Schmidt and Schmidt.
That is number 19, Nick Schmidt, serve.
Schmidt back to serve.
Topspin serve.
Perfect pass by
Knudsen.
Knudsen.
And another kill from Kagan.
Number 7, Henrik Jankowski, serve.
We have Bennett Tchaikovsky back to serve.
Great up by Evans there. Off to Oshetsky. Wow, what a swing.
Oshetsky is having a night so far.
You could tell he really wound up for that one. Great power behind that swing. A lot of intent with the angle as well. I love that from Oshetsky.
Serving specialist Bennett Tchaikovsky back to serve. First year.
And a topspin serve.
Great
Beautiful
serve. Dug out by the Ducks.
Good block. Great close from Buddy.
Out of system set, a little tight.
And a net violation from the Ducks. Great discipline there from Cohen. Really able to get to both pins and make sure that he's staying balanced and not netting as the Ducks did.
Tchaikovsky coming in and playing a significant role, leading the Violets to lead 15-13.
Another great serve.
Out of system,
Just sneaks through the block there.
off the platform of Evans.
Make that number 6, Philip Bonet.
Bowen back to serve for the Ducks.
Hudson serving as Philip Bonet of the Ducks.
Topspin serve. Perfect
Great
pass by
pass.
Knutson.
An attack from Wynn.
Roll shot. Out of system. Bump set to Evans. Tooled. Off the hands.
Great decision there from Knudsen. Really great bump set there too. We have Wynn back to serve for the Violets.
And Evans back in the front row on the opposite. Great floater. Out of system. Ooh, a little miscommunication there. Saved out by the libero on
Great
Stevens.
pass.
Wow, Evans just reaches above Stevens' block. Not able to keep it in play. The point goes to the Violets. Win back to serve. The Violets are pulling ahead in this first set. The score is now 17-14.
Yeah, Tchaikovsky was really able to get some momentum for the Violets.
Absolutely.
They're capitalizing on it for sure. And a
In
big
system
swing.
play.
That was Ryan Schmid. Some substitutions on the Ducks side. Herbst is back to serve, a setter for the Ducks. And a floater.
Tough serve.
Wow.
Dug out perfectly. Woo!
That was a great kill from Cohen.
Wow.
Beautiful tempo, beautiful placement.
I mean, it's so tough as a blocker to read where the set's going to go when there's a perfect pass.
Yeah,
And honestly, Knutson is doing an awesome job playing that role back there.
right. It all starts with a pass, and he was able to get a perfect three right to the setter.
100%.
Great job by him.
Oshetsky back to serve. With that, we have Boyer back in the front row. Topspin serve.
Ooh,
Not quite able to make
short.
it over the net. The point goes to the Stevens Ducks. The score is now 18-16. Hey, senior setter back to serve for the Stevens. Crucial player for the Ducks tonight.
absolutely.
Floater.
Great pass by Knudsen again, and another attack from Cohen. Out of system play here.
Right side swing off the hands of Buddy, Cohen, and Luke Boyer.
Great decision on the Ducks' part to kind of push that ball over to the other side and make the blockers work a little bit harder. Probably why they had success there. They're probably going to want to keep doing that on the Ducks' side.
Absolutely. They're able to lessen the deficit by 1 point. Perfect pass there. Great set.
Evans tries to tip that one, but is denied by the Ducks.
Timeout called by the NYU Violets.
Tied at 18-18 here. Crucial point in the set, getting closer to that 25 mark, so the teams definitely want to try and pull away here. What would you be thinking right now, Uni, if you were down on the court?
Honestly, looking at the stats right now, it looks like the Violets are hitting a little bit more efficiently than the Stevens Ducks. However, it looks like Stevens is playing better defense, and honestly, the first touch is going to win the game, which is why I think the score right now is tied up. Honestly, it could be anyone's game. I think whoever wins the serve and pass game will take this set. But yeah, the Violets are doing a great job attacking efficiently right now.
Yeah, no, I agree. This is probably the lowest hitting percentage we've seen from the Violets all season, at least at home. They're usually hitting around a .5, so it's definitely good to see that they're having some more competition and, you know, a little more pressure, which is probably more fun for them to play in as well. But yeah, both sides are blocking pretty well right now, so as the set goes on, it'll be interesting to see how that kind of either gets better, gets worse, see how the teams respond. But yep, timeout is up, so back to the court for these teams. See how they pull ahead from this 18-18 tie.
I think whoever comes out of this timeout with better hitting efficiency, I think, will be able to take this set. 7 points to go for both teams.
Right.
With
a lot of
Heike back to
volleyball
serve.
yet to play.
Absolutely.
Great pass by Knudsen. And a kill from Evans.
Another perfect pass from Knudsen. Wynn able to find Evans. And number 13, Buddy Cohen, back to serve with Rye Kagan back in the front row.
Float serve from Cohen. Perfect pass. And a middle attack from the Ducks. Wow, what a great way to respond. Great tempo there. You can tell they have a great connection as well.
Absolutely, and he certainly went for the left side of the court where the middle blocker on NYU was playing defense.
Smart, yeah.
Down the hardwood. Stevens back to serve.
It's all caught for the Ducks. Top spin.
Great save there by Wynn.
And a tip from Boyer.
Great game IQ by Boyer. The Violets are now up 2019.
Yeah, Boyer has some great volleyball IQ. He's really great with his shots as well. He has the tip, but he also kind of knows when he wants to do a no-looky shot. Very effective as well. You definitely see it a lot less in the men's game, but he's been very effective with it.
Certainly. I think in the beginning of the match he was having a little trouble finding his groove with the hard-driven swings, but right now he's playing smart and it's working for him.
Yep. And it's hit out.
Stevens arguing for the net call.
That was Bone on the outside.
The call was that the ball was touched. The score is now tied 20-20. Very exciting match.
Lee back to serve for the Ducks. Top spin serve.
Perfect pass there by Oshetsky.
Ooh.
A little mishap by Wynn. Very rare. Played out by Kagan.
Great pickup there by Kagan.
Evans with the back row attack. I mean, in a tight situation, we see Wynn finding Evans consistently.
Yep. No, I love that. You can see Bones really giving it his all. Almost ran into the staff here.
Yep.
Good to see that energy, though. Both these teams really want it. And Boyer back to serve for the Violets.
Floater.
And a block from Wynn. Great play by Wynn there.
The set was a little bit tight by Heike. Boyer switched it up to a floater serve after missing his first two topspin serves. Timeout called by the Stevens Ducks. The Violets are up by 2 points. 3 to go for the match, or the set.
Yeah, I'd say that NYU seems to be winning the energy game right now. They just have a little bit more hype surrounding their points that they're winning, especially with that block there from Wynn. That was awesome to see with the setter. So great to see that they're all supporting each other and really kind of hyping each other up to get the momentum in this game.
Yeah, I mean, certainly I remember when we went to Stevens during our season to play their women's team. Their men's team had come out to support, and they brought a lot of energy. So
they sure did.
I feel like they're going to bring it tonight. But right now, I think the Violets are certainly leading in that energy category.
Right, yeah. I always love that, though. The rivalry part just makes playing these games so much more fun, and definitely is a very big part of this game. So
Absolutely.
just a little bit more of a reason for these guys to want to win.
Yeah, and also a big crowd out here tonight. We have a lot of Stevens fans as well, despite it being at the Violets' home.
Right, yeah. Hoboken not too far away, so definitely easy to come into the city. Also have some NYU athletes in the stands here. We have women's volleyball and basketball here supporting the men. Great to have a strong athletic community.
Coming out of the timeout, NYU's up 22-20. Boyer back to serve. Brings it out with a top spin.
Bone picks it up.
Out of system.
Great
Into the
block.
Out of system again.
Evans gets his hand on that one, but just isn't able to get it up enough for the Violets to respond. Point
Sherman
goes.
with the kill, and now he's back to serve.
And Kobe Sherman will serve.
Very tight first set. Sherman back to serve.
And it's a top spin serve.
Dug out by Oshetsky.
Great approach.
Win finds Oshetsky. Bennett Tchaikovsky back in as a serving specialist.
Yeah, he was really successful in the last rotation, so let's see how he does this time.
Let's see if he's able to close out this set for the Violets.
Great serve.
Dug out by Stevens.
To Bone.
Out of
Tchaikovsky
system.
sets it. Oh,
That
I love that
was
play.
a
Just
phenomenal
out.
spot. Not quite able to find the court.
A great idea, though. You can see no one was covering that area of the court, so if he just takes off a little bit, that's a point for sure.
The score is now 23-22. Bone back to serve. Knutson with another perfect pass. Oshetsky tries to find that angle once again. Pina hyping up his players. Great aggressive swing there, which is hard to do when the score is this tight.
Absolutely.
Bone back to serve.
And a miss serve from Bone. Putting the Violets within reach of taking this first set here, 24-23 to the Violets.
Win back to serve for the Violets. Floater.
Nice block.
And that is game point for the Violets.
And set one to the Violets.
What a close first set. The Violets take the first set 25-23.
All right, and we're back with the second set loading here in the Paulson Center.
We had a very tight first set within 2 points of each other, but the Violets were able to take the first set 25-23. We can see that the Violets are hitting a 297 as opposed to Stevens hitting a 200. A little bit more efficiently.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's what was able to give them the first set, along with the 2 extra blocks, I believe.
Yeah, I think their blocking has been really, really strong. And once you get those couple blocks on the board, too, you're in the hitters' heads, and that's almost half the battle. Just getting them to think about you being there. It creates a lot more tips and a lot more different shots that make it a little bit easier for NYU to kind of get ahead here. So we'll see how that kind of happens in this next set. But yeah, both teams are out on the court ready to go. So second set should be coming shortly.
Yeah, in the first set, we saw Bone playing a pretty significant role there for Stevens, playing all the way around as an outside hitter, hitting a lot of out-of-system balls. And then for the Violets, we saw Evans, getting kills front row, back row. He's leading the team right now in kills with 5 kills. Oshetsky as well, playing incredible defense and having very aggressive attacks in the front row.
Yeah. Yeah, no surprise there with Evans. He's always a really consistent outlet for the Violets. So, yeah, no, this should be good. Looks like Wynn's going to be the first server here for the Violets. He had a really great first set, getting a couple points and being really aggressive at the net on the second attack.
Right, first serve here from Wynn. Floater.
Just
Ooh.
out.
Stevens bringing the energy this set as they get the first point of the second set. Olcott back to serve for the Ducks.
Topspin.
Perfect pass from Oshetsky. Oshetsky is so explosive, and you can see how he lands from the swing. Great pass there, not able to find the other side of the net.
Olcott back to serve.
Topspin serve.
Great serve from Olcott and a great dig from Knudsen. You can tell that's a favorite play from Wynn. He's getting a 3 pass from Knudsen. You can assume it's probably going to the middle with Cohen. He's been really successful off that play.
Knudsen opening up all the options for Wynn. Oshetsky back to serve. Topspin serve.
Great serve.
Great set by Heike from Stevens. Violets were not prepared for that.
Yeah, that was a great play.
One-hand set from Heike.
Faking out the middle a little there, drawing the block, and it was almost an open net there for the right side. Lee's back to serve for the Ducks.
Perfect pass by Boyer. Evans finds
And
the
a
hard
kill.
leg.
Emerson Evans scores.
Buddy Cohen, number 13, back to serve as Rye Kagan comes back in.
Buddy Cohen serving.
Floater from Cohen. And a great swing from Sherman.
Kobe Sherman. Stevens out 4-2. Number 12.
Great swing there. We should be seeing a lot more of Sherman tonight as he leads the Stevens in kills and aces. So he's off the court right now, but we should be hearing a lot of his name tonight.
Knudsen back in.
Number 19, Schmidt, back to serve. Topspin serve. To Evans. Off the
Hustle
hands of-
play here from the Ducks. And it's a free ball.
Opportunity for the Violets. Great
dig.
but not able to find a second touch.
And for the Violets is now Stevens 4 and NYU 3. Number 20, Emerson Evans. Serve.
Yeah, Alcott was in the perfect spot there to be able to dig that shot, but just wasn't able to get the right angle. A great swing from Evans.
Stevens extremely shallow on serve receive here. I think they like to pass a lot with their hands, especially
Yeah.
on the floater serves.
Wow, what an up.
Knudsen, what a play.
That was beautiful.
Fantastic up. Great call there by Knudsen. Great hustle.
So smart. Newton is just amazing, honestly, on the court. Like, amazing dig there, and then was really able to stay disciplined and realize that ball was out to get the point for the Violets.
Great first contact there as well.
As a fellow libero, Uni, I'm sure you're
Very
admiring.
exciting, honestly. Floater. Tough set there by Schmidt.
That is out.
Hitting error.
And the Violets lead 5-4.
All right, Evans back to serve for the Violets here. Score is 5-4 to the Violets. And a joust.
Tight set there by Schmidt. Evans from the back row.
That was a great set from Wynn, able to reverse that ball back to Evans in the back row.
NYU leads 6-4.
Looks like Stevens is having a little bit of trouble passing the serve. They are out of system a lot, which is leading to a lot of hitting errors.
Right, yeah. See if they can make an adjustment here and get the point back and have the serve again. Overpass by
Again,
the Ducks.
free ball for the Violets. Opportunity. Win with the dump. Dug out by Stevens.
And a block.
The Violets just not making it easy for the Ducks tonight. Free ball again. Win with his second dump of the rally. I mean, after the first one, it's kind of hard to predict the second one, but he goes for it, and he finds the hardwood. Great decision there.
Yeah, smart play
by
from
Wynn.
Wynn there. Similar to when you set your hitter and they make a miss, like if they err on the first shot, a lot of sitters like to feed the ball back to them to see if they can get a kill in the second round. He basically just did that for himself.
Absolutely.
Which I love.
Ooh, the Stevens head coach arguing for a throw on Devon's dump. I don't believe.
I doubt this will be overturned.
I agree with that.
Don't forget, up next, the Violets will play on Friday, February 14th in the Morgan Classic at Springfield College.
And the call stands. Evan back to serve.
The score is now 7-4. The Violets are leading by 3 points.
Wow, great set. Schmidt did a really good job there getting that ball to his middle.
Yep. Evans, great service run. Bone back to serve for the Stevens Ducks.
And a topspin serve. A little short from Bone. Point Violets.
As number 9, Luke Boyer will serve.
Boyer back to serve. The Violets lead 8-5. Oshetsky back in the front row. Topspin serve.
Great serve. Off to the outside.
Great dig there by Boyer. Devin Nguyen with a fantastic set, reminding us why he is number 4 in the nation for assists.
Yeah, Wynn is having a game right now.
I mean, that ball, he pushed it basically from corner to corner. Very impressive. Phenomenal play there. Also by Oshetsky, fighting the high hands of
Yeah,
19,
not easy to
number
track
12.
a ball like that. Really impressive on his end as well.
Boyer back to serve.
And it's Doug.
Schmidt with the set.
Beautiful set.
Tooled off the hands of Kagan.
He has a nice technique where he's able to rotate in the air with his jump set. Really impressive from Schmidt there.
Yeah, so even if the pass is a little bit tight, he's able to run the offense.
Right, yeah. And we have Herbst back to serve. And it's out. Good call there for the Violets, letting that ball go. Cohen returns to the court, and Tchaikovsky enters to serve.
Serving specialist.
Had a game where he was playing libero that we covered the other day. Was really effective in the libero position.
He did a phenomenal job back there. But we have Knutson back in the libero jersey this game.
Yeah, shows the depth again of this NYU roster. So competitive.
Perfect pass there by Stevens.
And a great swing from Alcott. Great angle on that. Way to find the open court.
Heike back in for the Stevens Ducks.
Both teams complete substitutions, and Stevens number 17. Sebastian Heike will serve.
Stevens is down 7-10. Float serve received by Ushetsky.
Great set from
A
Wynn.
little bit early. Free ball play. Opportunity for the Violets. Back row attack called.
Yes, and a point for the Ducks. And a point for the Violets.
And Wynn's back to serve.
Floater there. Tipped out. Great
up.
by Wynn.
Free ball to the Ducks. See what they can do with this. And it's a middle kill.
Wynn goes for it again. However, he's not able to get this ball up. Great first dig by Wynn.
Yeah, that was impressive.
But the Ducks are able to find the court.
I've always said my biggest dream is to get a pancake, but as a middle, the opportunity hasn't arisen yet.
The chances are quite slim. Olcott back to serve.
And it's a, wow, great up. Oh. With that overpass, the Ducks were able to take advantage and attack on the first ball. Was a great up by Knutson, just a little bit over.
Topspin serve. Dug out by Boyer.
And it's a middle attack.
Sherman gets blocked.
Great work in the front row there
A
from the
lift
Violets.
is called. I mean, we just saw Wynn run a tempo one ball to Cohen from the 10-foot line.
Yeah, you don't see that often, do you?
Phenomenal setter.
Great confidence from Wynn right now.
Absolutely. Oshetsky back to serve. Leading the Violets in service aces.
Yeah, he's got a really high toss, so it can definitely work for you and against you sometimes, but that one just got the better of him. Really have to get that timing perfect with the topspin serve.
Lee, first year on Stevens, back to serve. Into the net. The toss was not quite timed correctly. Warder in for Cohen to serve.
First substitution off the bench for the Violets here. Warder does get in often, though, so we'll see how he plays here.
Sophomore outside hitter.
And it's a topspin serve.
Great
Beautiful.
serve off the bench. Sherman off the hands of Boyer.
Great decision there. Saw the opportunity there with those hands and was able to execute for that point.
Warder definitely not an easy position to come off cold off the bench and serve a ball like that. Kudos to him. With that, Cohen comes back in, and Knudsen is back in the back row. Schmidt back to serve. Topspin serve.
And it's
Into
in
the net. Free point there for the Violets.
Got
Evans
a lot
back
of
to serve.
a lot of missed serves here in this second set. They add up quickly, and it definitely is a big determining factor in the winner of the set. So see if they can clean that up.
Stevens again, very shallow on the court for the floater serve.
Yep.
They had trouble getting out of this rotation last time. Let's see how they do with this one. Ooh, that was a close call. Called out by the line judge.
And it's Wyrick back to serve.
Floater. Ooh, off the platform of Boyer. Service coming slow, but it looks like it's floating a lot. Tough serve to pass.
And it's Wyrick again.
A little mishap on the court. Stevens with the serve. Floater. Great recovery from Boyer.
Yeah,
back
it was a great
set
pass.
to Evans.
Beautiful swing from Evans.
Win again. Although the pass was passed towards the left side of the court, he pushes it all the way back row. Evans puts it down. Great connection by those two.
Yeah, for sure.
Boyer back to serve. He missed swings. Point goes to the Ducks.
Ducks are closing in here on the Violets. Score's now 15-14. 1 point away from a tie. What a swing.
Dug out by the middle blocker on Stevens. Opportunity for the Violets. Evans again.
To the outside.
Olcott
Great
finds the
swing.
deep corner.
That's the benefit of running a faster tempo. It's harder for the block to get there. Much easier to tool.
Yep, and with that, the score is now tied 15-15, and the Violets call a timeout.
Been a good few days for the NYU teams. Girls basketball remains undefeated at number 1 with 2 UVA wins over the weekend against Chicago.
Looking at the hitting percentages, it looks like NYU is hitting slightly better than the Stevens Ducks. However, I do think what's making a big difference right now are the number of missed serves on NYU's side. We saw Evans able to get the Violets an early lead. However, the missed serves after that, I think, is what put them at the tied score
Yeah.
at the first time out.
Yeah, interesting to see defensively. At Diggs-wise, they're both doing really well defending and getting balls up to try and have another attempt at an attack. So good to see that. But I would say the hitting percentage is where you see a little bit of a difference, like you were saying, with NYU hitting a little bit more efficiently. But, yeah, those serves can be killer, and they add up so fast. Game to 25, you got to be really smart about how you're playing with your points.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think for Stevens, a little bit where they're struggling is their first touch. So they are out of system a little bit more than the Violets, which is leading to a little bit of a lower hitting percentage. And for the Violets, honestly, I think their serve tactic is high risk, high reward. And although they are very aggressive serves, I think the errors are getting to them a little bit. Let's see if they're able to turn it back around out of this timeout. Number 3, Hoke back to serve.
And it's a float serve.
Floater passed out by Boyer.
Off to Evans in the back row and a block.
Stuff block by first year Lee on Stevens.
Yeah, that's your classic low and over block, textbook. Really great job on Stevens' part there.
Great momentum builder for the Ducks.
Yeah, Blocks are the best way to do it.
Floater passed out by Boyer. Great pass. Outside, Oshetsky finds the sharp corner.
Yeah, he had some great speed coming into that one.
Tchaikovsky back in as a serving specialist. Let's see if he's able to get a couple for the Violets here. Topspin serve. Great serve there. Wow, service ace for Tchaikovsky.
See Knuckles try and follow that one, but just wasn't able to get there in time. Great power from Tchaikovsky.
I mean, tough for Stevens when the libero is subbed out and someone just as good is stepping in to serve and play defense.
Right, exactly.
Dug out that time. Perfect pass by Knuckles.
Tchaikovsky gets it up.
Oshetsky.
And Oshetsky puts it down. Beautiful play from the Violets.
Tchaikovsky able to score a couple for the Violets. Significant role player for the Violets right now.
Up by 2, Tchaikovsky serving topspin.
Dug out of system, another
Wow.
ace. Big night here for Tchaikovsky. What a serve.
And the Violets are hype on the court. Love to see that energy.
Absolutely, especially when your first year is getting point after point. Very exciting. Tchaikovsky forces a timeout from Stevens. The score is now 19-16.
And we'll be right back. And we're back. Both teams ready to get off started again. We're at 19-16 with the Violets up by 3.
Tchaikovsky back here to serve. I mean, serving specialist, always a tough position to be in. You come in for 1 point, but I mean, he's made a significant impact on this game as a first year. Very impressive. And he is back there to serve now. Topspin serve.
And it's just out.
Stevens successful with their timeout. They're able to side out. Knutson back for the Violets. And Heikki back to serve for Stevens. Floater.
Great pass from Knudsen there. Wow.
Great dig by Heikki. Great
That was
dump
an awesome dig.
off the hands of Cohen. Great defense there by Stevens. Great read.
You can see they're really anticipating that dump now from Wynn. He showed it a couple times now. And great pickup on the Duck side.
Absolutely. Heikki now back to serve.
Oshetsky.
Great set there by Wynn.
Wow. Off his head.
Played off the ceiling.
And it's tipped back over. Wow. Middle kill from Buddy. That was a 10-foot kill right on the line.
Knuckles not able to get that ball up. Great hustle there by Stevens, refusing to go down in the second set. They play the ball off the ceiling. Win
Floater
back to
from
serve. Middle play. Always a tough spot to defend. That campfire just in the middle of all the players.
Shows you what a threat that setter is again, because he's not showing which way he's going to set based on where his body's oriented. So it's a really it's a great set.
Absolutely, and also very dynamic play by Stevens' middle blocker. I mean, he used his left hand to tip that ball.
Right.
Great pass.
Wow, and a great spot.
Wynn sets that ball up for Cohen with one hand. Cohen able to find the deep corner. Point goes to the Violets.
He's showing some love to the pass there from Knudsen. Really a team effort here to put the Violets up by 2.
Oshetsky back to serve.
And it's just out.
Stevens able to hit 20. The score is now 21-20. Lee back to serve.
And it's out. Despite these timeouts, both teams are still struggling to get the ball in here.
Warder back in as a serving specialist for the Violets. I honestly think it might be a defensive tactic to have an outside hitter back there digging as opposed to a middle blocker. Also, Warder has a tough topspin serve.
Wow, yeah.
As opposed to Buddy's floater.
What a swing!
We haven't seen a lot of Oshetsky from the back row, but man, was that a phenomenal swing.
Wow. Yeah,
Timeout called by the Ducks, rightfully so. That is a fantastic swing.
That was amazing, yeah. I love how dynamic Oshetsky is. Really, that speed and the tempo at which he hits just makes it so hard to defend.
Right, he's such an explosive hitter. I mean, you can see it in his swings, you can see it in his serves.
Yeah, he doesn't usually hit from the back row, too, so interesting to see that one.
That was a big surprise, even
right,
for
yeah.
us.
Yeah, as you could tell.
Yeah, and the Stevens defense wasn't quite ready for that one. Yeah, now we have 2 players that are both a threat in the front and back row. I mean, tough team to play against with
Absolutely.
that case.
A lot of that's a testament to Coach Pina as well. He's got a lot of experience. He's been with this program for over 20 years at NYU, so he really knows his stuff and is great at building good camaraderie within the team.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see him walking up to the court. He's very passionate. He loves the sport. He loves to be around the sport.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
He's great with our team too, like always showing support. Really great community we have.
shows up to our game. Like, he's awesome.
Right, yeah.
Coming out of this timeout, we have serving specialist Warder back to serve for Cohen.
See if you can get another good top spin serve over here. Violets are within 2 of set 2.
Topspin serve.
And it's in.
Dug out.
Good pickup from Alcott. And responding with a block. Wow.
Very exciting for the Violets as that puts them at game point.
That was Boyer. A great block.
He is very excited about that one.
Yeah, as he should.
Great dig there in the back by Alcott. Not quite able to score the point for Stevens. We have Warder back to serve for the Violets.
And it's just out. I love that serve, though. Being aggressive and going for the lines is always a good idea.
I love that he went for it despite them being at game point. Now we have Sherman back to serve for Stevens. Topspin serve. Misses on game point. A tough position to be in as well. That gives the second set to the Violets. The Violets are now up 2-0 in this match. 1 set to go for the Violets. And we will be right back.
memberships, hours, scheduling, breaking news, videos, and more, all at GoNYUathletics.com.
And we're back, ready to go for the set 3 in this match. Violets are up 2 sets to the Ducks none. It's been an interesting match so far. It has seemed like the Violets have had control of most of gameplay. Uni, what are your thoughts? If you're the Stevens coach right now, what are you telling your guys?
I mean, it's now or never. It's their last life. The Violets are up 2-0, and honestly, I think the Ducks are doing a great job kind of holding in during the set up to about 17, and you can just see like the Violets pulling away when the score hits 20, and I think the Violets are doing a fantastic job ending each set with so much momentum, so much energy.
Right.
So if I was Stevens right now, I would kind of focus on that last portion of the game. But we have the third set here. I feel like we're going to see a lot of energy from Stevens. But yeah, another exciting set we have for you guys.
Yeah, no, the Ducks definitely are not going to go down without a fight here in set 3. So we should see maybe a little bit more energy on their set. As you said, it's their last life. They have to win this set to continue the game. So it's definitely a very important set here. And we have number 17, Sebastian Heike, back to serve for the Ducks.
Set number 3, first serve, floater.
Picked
Perfect
up by
pass.
Oshetsky. And a kill from Boyer to start the game.
In the first set, Boyer has been missing that cross-court shot a little bit long, but he finds the court, and that is a kill for the Violets. Buddy Cohen back to serve. Rye Kagan back in the game.
Pena deciding not to put Warder into serve again here.
Floater.
Great pass.
Heike. Sherman.
Wow. Great kill there. He really opened up his shoulders there, was able to see the whole court and really get a good idea of where he wanted to put that ball.
Yep, he finds the 10-foot line there. No touches, straight into the ground, reminding us why he's leading the team in kills. With that, we have Olcott back to serve for the Ducks.
And it's a topspin serve.
Great pass by Ushetsky. Win. Boyer.
And a joust at the net there.
The ball hits the ceiling and is called out, and the point goes to the Violets. Evans back to serve. Floater.
Clips the net. Wow, what a pickup.
Great play, but not quite able to find the Violet side of the net.
Yeah, that was a great
there
pickup by
Olcott.
Olcott. Fortunately, Knuckles just tripped over him there trying to get a second touch up.
Evans back to serve. Let's see if the Stevens are able to side out.
Great serve.
Great pass. Heike to Sherman. Wow, great kill. Another great kill for Sherman.
On both sides of the net.
Lee, first year back to serve. I mean, it looks like their go-to hitter right now is Sherman. And he's doing a great job executing for the Ducks right now.
You can see the difference in serve receive here. The Violets are really deep for this serve from Lee. Great pass.
Great dig there. Just misses the ceiling. Opportunity for the Violets. Evans again.
Back to Evans. Triple block from the Violets. Wow, great pickup from Knudsen. That was a great team play there. Knudsen was able to keep that ball alive off of the tip that we had from Sherman. Fed right back to Evans there from Wynn.
Great hustle by Knudsen. I mean, he's diving under the net to save that ball.
Seamless, too.
Absolutely. His teammates able to execute the ball. Boyer back to serve for the Violets. Topspin serve.
Great serve. Wow. And it's a free ball for the Violets.
Opportunity for the Violets.
And a middle kill.
Kagan again, #1 in the nation for hitting percentage. I mean, his ability to find the court is unmatched.
Yeah. Such a threat on that side of the court.
Great serve.
Nice pass from the Ducks. And the net, point goes to the Violets.
Called a lift.
Oh, and a lift.
On Wyrick. It looked like he held the ball a little too long as he was tipping it.
Boyer back to serve for the Violets.
Topspin serve.
Just out from Boyer.
The Ducks able to side out. Schmidt coming in. I mean, Sherman is off the court now. Let's see how Stevens will respond.
Schmidt back to serve for the Ducks.
Topspin serve. Perfect pass by Knudsen.
A great play there. Looks like they had Oshetsky run a rip there. A little bit quicker tempo, a little bit more inside the net, along with that one ball is a great play for our offense to trick up the block.
Tchaikovsky back in to serve for the Violets. Topspin serve.
Great serve.
Great serve. Great pass by Knuckles. Dug out.
Wow, what a set from Tchaikovsky there.
Oshetsky not quite able to find the other side of the net. Great hands by Tchaikovsky.
Such a versatile player. That back set is definitely not an easy thing to do.
Wyrick back to serve. Dug out.
Good response from Cohen there. Just slips out of Wynn's hands there.
Cooled
That's a
off the
kill.
hands of Buddy Cohen, number 13. Great rally there. Great play by Stevens.
Seems like the momentum's going more in the favor of the Ducks right now. See if the NYU Violets can respond and grab it back.
I mean, if I were the Violets right now, I would be playing with a lot more confidence because we are up 2-0.
Yeah, it's funny how easy it is to forget the score when you're in playing the game. But I agree, the confidence is definitely well received from them.
Yep, I mean, every set is a new set. Each team starts at 0-0 every time. So despite what happened the set before, you got to start off at a clean slate. And I think Stevens is doing a great job responding to the Violets.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the beauty of volleyball, isn't it? It's like almost a second chance every time you start a new set.
Absolutely. Wyrick back to serve. Great floater. Oshetsky.
Just
Cohen.
a little short there from the middle attack.
Great coverage. Opportunity for Stevens. Olcott
Take it.
finding the inside of the 10-foot line on that ball. Great play there. It looks like Stevens has gotten a little bit of confidence here. The score is now 7-6. The Violets are still up. Wyrick back to serve. Knutson, perfect pass.
A tip shot from Cohen there. We have Wynn back to serve for the Violets now.
I know Wynn and Cohen have been working on that connection a little bit, but this match they've been doing a phenomenal job. Kudos to them.
It's a floater.
Perfect pass. Olcott tries
What a
again.
block.
Out of system. Olcott again.
Rolled over the top of the block.
Out of system set to Evans.
And a great up.
Dugout hand set.
Dug by Wynn. Nuts into Oshetsky. And a block.
Stevens bringing the energy during this set. Great rally there. Great out of system plays from both sides.
That was Haydorn.
Substitution called by the Ducks. Herbst coming in.
Got a tight score here. 1 point game with the Violets ahead, 8-7.
Lefty floater.
And it's out.
Herbst came in as a serving specialist.
Violets lead 9-7. Serving is
Oshetsky back to serve, the team leader for the Violets of Aces. Topspin serve.
Great serve.
Perfect pass by Wyrick.
Yeah, I mean, that's really hard because the swing just has so much power on it, even if you're up. Like, if your hands aren't low and over, they're going to be able to tool you still. So,
Right.
great play from the Ducks there.
Heike back to serve and to set for the Ducks. Floater.
Picked up by Oshetsky. And a kill from Evans.
Off-speed shot. Still able to find the kill. Evans, such a versatile player for the Violets.
Violets lead 10-8. Buddy Cohen, sir.
Buddy Cohen back to serve for the Violets. Tough floater dug out by Stevens. Sherman with a roll shot.
Boyer sets up Evans for a tip. Alcott picks it up and it's off to the middle. Lee gets a kill.
Off the hands of Rye Kagan. The score is now 9 Stevens, 10 Violets. Olcott back to serve for the Ducks.
Yeah, Kagan was in the right spot there, just a little bit late.
Certainly.
Great pickup.
Boyer. Dug out by Wyrick. Wyrick off the hands of Kagan.
Great swing there.
Hitting much more efficiently. Timeout called by the Violets.
You can see they're feeling the pressure here. Tied score at 10.
I mean, certainly as we said, Stevens refusing to go down easily. They brought significant energy this set, and honestly, their hitting efficiency has gone up by a lot.
Yeah, it seems like it's honestly looks like a different team out on the court right now. They're just playing with a much better flow, having a lot better of a connection between the setter and their offense. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in this next couple of points here in the third.
Yeah, and honestly, there have been some really big kills, too. Straight from the hitter's hand to the ground. They're playing with a lot more confidence. I wonder if they're playing with a nothing to lose here mindset. Certainly is working for them. The Violets are feeling a lot of pressure.
Right. Yeah, sometimes that'll do it.
Let's see if the Violets can respond out of this timeout. We actually see the huddle is led by Zach, their senior captain. Such a rock for the team. Let's see what they'll pull out after this timeout. Olcott back to serve out of the timeout. The score is tied up 10-10. Topspin serve.
Picked up by Oshetsky. Middle attack from Kagan.
Dug out by Knuckles. Sherman. Off the hands of Boyer.
Yeah, great decision there from Sherman to tool that block. Seems like we're a little bit vulnerable right now with high hands in the blocking category, so see if we can clean that up here. Olcott serving for the Ducks. Wow, what a pass.
Woo! Great connection there. Rare miss by Kagan.
Yeah. Just missed by a foot, it looked like. Great speed, though. I love the angle.
Olcott back to serve again. Great serve. Kagan finds the court. Great trust in your teammates to go back to them after they've made an error.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I love when the setter does that. As a hitter, it really just puts you back in a more competitive state of mind. You're not thinking about your error anymore.
Yep.
Great strategy from Wynn there.
Evans, number 20, back to serve. Floater. Dug out, intercepted by the libero. Block by Kagan.
Great block by Kagan there. Good setup from Wynn, too.
A lot of confidence coming from Kagan after that kill. And a part of that has to do with Wynn supporting his teammates.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's tied again now, 12-12.
Service ace for Evans. I mean, to pass a floater with your hands, you really got to have the strong hands. But, I mean, we saw Olcott diving on the floor to get that ball, and that's just a tough ball to pass there. Evans back to serve.
Wow, what a set.
Sherman off the hands of Boyer. Knudsen back there to save it.
Back row attack from Evans.
Great hustle by the Ducks. Not quite able to get it back over the net. Great serve there by Evans and great back row attack.
Yeah, all-around player for sure.
Floater.
Wow,
Saved
what a
out
save.
by Olcott. Opportunity for the Violets.
Ooh.
Boyer swings off the hands of Sherman.
What a great hustle play from the Ducks there. Alcott really put it all out on the court for that one.
It looks like he
he's
may
bleeding.
have hit his chin while going for the ball. Really goes to show they're putting 110% out here for this third set.
Yeah, body on the line and everything.
I mean, significant hazard to have blood on the court. So the game is paused currently to take care of that. In the meantime, the Violets were able to find a 3-point lead after being down 10-12.
Yeah, definitely getting back in the groove on the Violet side. Seems this might take a bit of time for Alcott to be ready back on the court to play.
That might be a tough loss for Stevens as he has been essential attacker and defender. He's honestly been bringing great hustle to the team as well, so we'll see how that plays out for the Ducks.
Right, yeah.
Coco, what do you think the Ducks need to do to bring it back this and take this third set?
Yeah, well, honestly, I think they just need to keep doing what they have been doing in this third set. Like I said, this team came out with a whole new energy, and with even what Alcott just did, putting it all on the line to try and get another opportunity to get another try attacking is really what they need to be doing. And just finding those holes wherever they can to be able to score against this really strong NYU team. Definitely in the past, they've been successful with tooling and tipping, so I think they should probably try to incorporate that a little bit more, but we do see that Sherman is having a lot of success hitting those hard angle shots, so definitely trying getting the ball to him a little bit more will be an asset for this Ducks team. But yeah, I mean, it's hard. This NYU team is so strong, and they don't show a lot of weakness, but I don't know. What are you thinking, Uni?
Yeah, I mean, for the Ducks, it's going to be a tough battle because especially when you do a scouting report before a game, you kind of identify some main attackers and who to kind of shut down. But Violets, I mean, across the net, they just have so many strong attackers in the front row, in the back row. So honestly, the Ducks are in a little bit of a tough position right now. They have a lot of players to defend, a lot of players to shut down, but let's see if they can pull it off here. We're back on. Evans back to serve.
Alcott is off the Ducks side here.
They're able to side out off of that. We have Bone back in the game.
Kagan just overran that one a little bit.
Number 15, McGee, serve.
Lee back to serve for the Ducks.
Toshetsky off to Boyer, and it's a kill.
Heike not quite able to get the ball up. Great swing there by Boyer.
Yeah, that was that power shot we were talking about earlier. This time, right down the line.
Boyer back to serve for the Violets. Oshetsky back in the front row. Topspin serve. Dug out. Great set.
One-handed set.
I mean, as a blocker, those are always kind of hard to time a little bit.
Yeah, beautiful set there.
Heike checks out as the setter. Schmidt now has the hands for the Ducks.
Nick Schmidt, serve.
The score is now 14 Stevens, 16 Violets. Topspin serve by Schmidt. Dug out perfectly by Knudsen.
And a big swing from Oshetsky there. Poetry in motion when it happens like that, isn't it? Beautiful.
Certainly, certainly.
Beautiful pass, beautiful set, and great kill as well.
I mean, at this point, you kind of have to assume whenever there's a perfect pass, the point is going to the Violets.
Yeah.
Tchaikovsky back to serve again.
And a great serve.
Dug out by Stevens. A little high.
Ooh, yeah. That was a great swing there from Hadorn.
Great set, too, by Schmidt. Not easy to push the ball all the way across the net.
Right, he was off balance, too, and was still able to execute that. But Hadorn was a great place, was able to get on top of that ball for a great kill there.
Wyrick back to serve. Floater.
To Boyer.
Out of system, set by Knudsen.
An error from Oshetsky.
Stevens finding their way back. The score is now 16 Stevens, 17 Violets. 1 point behind. Wyrick back to serve.
And a floater to Boyer.
Perfect pass.
Beautiful set.
Looked a little low for Cohen. The score is now tied at 17-17. The Ducks able to find it back. Wyrick back to serve once again. Floater, great pass. Win. Boyer in the back row.
Tricky shot from Boyer.
Schmidt off the platform.
Point goes to the Violets.
Off the platform of Boyer, but a net violation is called on the Ducks. Point goes to the Violets. Win back to serve.
Now in the latter half of this third set, this is a crucial time for the Ducks.
I mean, the Violets have done such a great job pulling ahead towards the end of the game. Let's see if they can do it in this last set.
And a great middle kill there.
Just finds the sideline. Great play. Lee back in. Hoke back to serve for the Ducks. Short floater, Knudsen. Perfect pass.
Back to Buddy.
Great dig there. Great read by Wyrick.
Good touch from Knudsen there.
Great hustle by Boyer. Free ball sent over.
And a big kill for the Ducks.
Hadorn with a kill straight down.
Emerson was solo there. No double block. Lot of room for them to play with on the Ducks side.
The Ducks now lead for the first time in a while, 19-18. I mean, those sharp cross-court balls are very hard to defend. Win to Buddy.
Back to Buddy.
Great defensive grit from the Ducks.
Picked up again.
By Bone.
Nice block by Cohen.
Great coverage by the middle blocker on Stevens.
Wow.
Hadorn with his third kill within 5 points. Forces a timeout by the Violets. The Stevens Ducks actually find 20 before the Violets, which I think is the first time.
Yeah. And we will be right back. And we're back. Coming out of this timeout, let's see if NYU can close this gap here. Stevens leads by 2 points in the end of the third set.
I mean, looking at the hitting percentages right now, they're about equal. Stevens has been able to improve their hitting percentage while we see the Violets' hitting percentage go a little bit down. That is the gap in the score right now. We have Stevens up 20-18. The Violets are able to side out, however.
Yeah, Wynn's been utilizing Cohen in the middle a lot these past couple of points. Was able to execute on that one to get the Violets a kill. Oshetsky back to serve now.
Let's see if the Ducks can side out efficiently. Topspin serve. A little bit of a miss hit there by Oshetsky.
Seems he's having a little bit of trouble with his serve today.
Sherman, a critical attacker for the Ducks, back in for the game. Heike, also a significant setter, back in the game. Let's see how they respond to the Violets here. Heike back to serve. The score is now 21-19. Floater, lefty serve.
A little tight. Wynn deals with that.
Ooh. The ref is calling Wynn under the net.
Stevens up by 3 now.
Great effort there to save the ball, but not quite able to keep it on his side. Heike back to serve. Buddy is blocked straight down. I mean, that is such a big momentum shift for Stevens.
The timing looked really good there. Just the middle blocker was posted up right in front of him.
Absolutely. The score deficit, you can see Stevens going up with so much more confidence.
Right.
And that gives them 2 points behind game point. Floater serve here. Aced by Heike. Game point here for the Ducks.
NYU looks a little rattled here. First time they've been down by more than a couple of points with a 5-point deficit.
Floater, lefty serve. Great recovery. Outside to Boyer. Dug out by Knuckles.
Off
Sherman.
to the right side. And it's a kill.
The third set goes to Stevens.
Both teams entering into the fourth set. NYU 2, the Ducks 1.
Great response there by Stevens in the third set. Let's see if they're able to pull through in the fourth set or if the Violets are able to respond and bounce back to take the game.
And with that, we'll be right back.
We are back here, ready to start the set. This is set number 4. Stevens took the last set after being down 2-0.
Yeah, a great set for the Ducks there. We're really able to change their momentum and switch a few things up, get their hitters more confident up at the net.
Yeah, I mean, the Violets not quite able to get out of their ruts towards the end.
Right. So, yeah, they can respond here in this 4th set. I'm sure Pina had a lot to say in the huddle.
Yep, I mean, the Ducks can now come out with a little bit of confidence, knowing that they took that last set 19-25.
Yeah, no, they just really rocketed ahead after they were tied up. What was it, 18s? And they just kind of took the next 6 consecutive points. So.
Yep. Win back here for the first serve of the Violets of the 4th set. Score is 0-0. Dug out by Knuckles.
And a block
Huge
to start the
block.
game. Wow.
What a great way to start the game. I mean, the momentum immediately goes to the Violets.
Exactly, yeah. Great read from Cohen. Low it over, great block.
Floater. Dug out. Sherman off the hands of Cohen.
Yeah, able to sneak that one through.
Bone back to serve for the Ducks. Topspin serve. Service ace. It looked like it hit the seam of Knudsen and Boyer.
You don't see that happen very often.
Yep.
Usually Knudsen's right on top of that. Little miscommunication. See how they respond here with this serve from Bone.
Great serve. A little side spin on that serve. Set goes out to Evans on the outside. Great dig by Knuckles.
And a big block from Cohen.
Second block
That was
kill
clean.
from Cohen within 4 points.
Yeah, usually with blocks you'll get 2 per set is a really great stat. So Cohen's already doing
Hit
a
that
great
number.
job. Beginning of this 4th.
Oshetsky back to serve. Service
serve.
ace. I mean, that serve just died straight down.
Great response from his miss serves earlier in this match.
Yep, it looks like he took some off of that, and honestly, that's working for him. So
Right.
great serve there. After the service ace, it looked like he went for a little bit more of an aggressive serve, but it doesn't quite make it over the net. Lee back to serve for the Ducks. The score is now tied 3-3. Topspin serve. Great pass by Knudsen. A little tight.
Whoa. Beautiful.
That connection was crazy. I mean, Wynn getting up there to set it with one hand, and Cohen up there to get the kill.
What a rotation for Cohen. 2 blocks and a great kill to end it.
Cohen having a night already at 7 kills. Stevens' coach arguing for a net call or that he was over the net. However, it seems the referee has already made the call in favor of the Violets. The coach is still talking with the down ref for the call. He really believes that the call should be overturned. NYU waiting to make their substitutions after getting that point. The call is not overturned, and Warder is back in to serve for Cohen.
Cohen off to see the trainer. Looks like he might have messed something up here on the court. Hopefully he'll be back in. Warder back to serve.
Great topspin serve, dug out by Bone. Sherman mishits the ball, whiffs it out. Great serve by Warder. Topspin serve.
Great serve to Sherman. And it's rolled. Oshetsky not able to pick that one up.
That's a tough ball there. It looked like they were playing a little bit of a rotational defense where Wynn comes up and Oshetsky was responsible for that deep corner. However, he wasn't able to quite get to that ball. Warder comes back out. Schmidt back in to set and serve for the Ducks. Topspin serve. Dug out by Boyer, clips the net. Evans.
Great swing from Evans there.
Evans does such a great job getting a kill, going back to serve. I mean, I'm sure the momentum from his kill flows into his serve, which is how he's able to serve so aggressively every time. Deep floater there, tough to receive.
It's a free ball.
Opportunity for the Violets. Dug out by Bone.
Good tempo though from Kagan.
Haydorn. Couple great kills from Hayborn tonight.
You can see Knudsen looking to Coach Pina there for some advice. As a libero yourself, Uni, what would you say trying to defend that shot?
I mean, at that point, if there's an open net, you just got to pick a spot and expect to get hit. I mean, at the men's level, the ball is coming so quickly.
Right.
A little tougher to play defense. Great up there by Schmidt.
And a roll shot picked up by Oshetsky to win, and it's a dump.
Great choice there by Wynn. I mean, especially when the rally is going on a little longer and both sides are scrambled a little bit. Great time to dump.
Yeah, always good to mix it up with some over on twos, sometimes even over on ones.
Great defense on the Stevens side. Boyer back to serve.
And a tip. Great block there from Kagan.
Just finds the inside of the court.
Strong blocking match for NYU. They're at 10 blocks for this game so far,
which is double the amount that Stevens had. Boyer back to serve.
And it's in the net for Boyer.
Just misses. Gives the point to Stevens. The score is now 8 NYU, 6 Stevens. Tyler Hoke back to serve. Floater there. Drops short. Boyer able to get it up. Oshetsky into the net. I mean, those balls that are set out of system are always hard to swing.
Right.
Great high reach there by Oshetsky, not quite able to get it over.
Hoke back to serve here for the Ducks. Floater to Boyer.
Wynn finds Evans.
And the ceiling comes into play on the Ducks side. Point to the Violets.
Great dig there from the back row of Stevens.
Cohen back on the court, see if he can continue those streaks he was finding earlier in this set 4.
First year, Tchaikovsky back to serve. Topspin serve.
Great serve from Tchaikovsky.
Dug out by Knuckles. Off the hands of Oshetsky. The score is now 8 Stevens, 9 Violets. Heike back into set and serve for the Ducks. We have Sherman back in the front row, a primary attacker for the Ducks. Lefty floater serve.
Win to Evans, and Evans kills it. Great swing there.
A classic play on the Violet side.
Tried and true. Win back to serve for the Violets here.
Evans back in the front row.
Strong front row for NYU right now.
Yep. Off the hands of Cohen. As a middle blocker yourself, how would you prevent that ball from being tooled?
Yeah, it's all about the timing, really. He was in the right spot, just a little bit late again. But, you know, when you're responsible for defending the entire net, it's definitely hard to be able to, you know, be there every single time. But he's doing a great job right now, just tracking that ball and getting himself to a good spot to be successful. So hopefully he can make some adjustments and just be a little bit earlier for that next one.
Yep. Philip Bone misses the serve for Stevens. Gives the point to the Violets. Oshetsky now back to serve. Topspin serve. Very
Great
aggressive serve off the platform of Bone.
That's what Oshetsky's been looking for all night. Finally able to execute on that topspin serve.
Let's see if he's able to do it again. The Violets are up 12-9 in the 4th set.
Timeout Ducks.
I mean, once again, this is their last life, and yeah, they are feeling the pressure a little bit. Down by 3 points. Let's see if they're able to respond out of this timeout. We will be right back.
And we're back. Both teams about ready to get back on the court here for this 12-9 score we have in set 4. The Ducks looking to put some pressure on NYU here and close that 3-point gap. Oshetsky back to serve for NYU.
Buds are up by 3 points.
Great serve.
Great serve there. Heike to Sherman. Off the hands of Boyer.
Really aggressive triple block again from NYU.
Great job by Heike, honestly bettering the one pass into a hittable set. And great job by Sherman for getting a point on that ball. We have Lee, the first year, back to serve for the Ducks.
Topspin to Knudsen. Little low from Boyer.
Scramble play there.
And it's out.
Off
But
the
off
hands.
the hands. Point Stevens.
Stevens able to score The last 2 points out of the timeout. The score is now 11 Stevens, 12 NYU.
Great serve from Lee.
Overpass by Boyer. Lee there to pick it up. Opportunity for Stevens. Sherman. Saved.
Good cover. And it's Sherman again with a tip up by Knudsen. Emerson puts the ball away. That was all Knudsen, though. He's all over the court.
I mean, I feel like as a hitter, I would have so much confidence knowing that Knudsen is back there picking up all these balls.
Right, yeah. So easy as a blocker to come down and try and pick up those balls yourself, but having that trust, as you said, Uni, in your back row to be able to pick those up for you allows you to be able to transition and get ready to swing.
Certainly. Warder back to serve. Tough topspin
Great.
serve.
Yeah, great pass there. And it's up.
Oshetsky to Boyer. Dug
Big
out.
swing. Sherman swings. Up by Wynn.
Boyer out of system swing.
Into the net. He couldn't quite get off and take his full approach like I'm sure he wanted to there.
I mean, the tough job about being an outside hitter is you got to be able to do it all. I mean, you got to play in the back row, you got to play in the front row, and you honestly got to hit some of the toughest out-of-system balls.
Right, yeah. Not an easy job.
Schmidt back in to serve. Heike off the court.
Topspin.
Serve.
Wynn to Boyer.
Dug out by Bone. Haydorn.
Big block.
Haydorn again.
Wow. That was a great swing right down the line.
Great swing by Haydorn. Honestly, he's having quite the night. He's been pulling some great kills in some crucial moments for Stevens. They are now tied up 13-13.
Yeah, no, that's such a good point. He's a really good high-pressure player, able to execute when it really matters most for this Ducks team.
Only a first year for the
Wow.
Ducks. Very impressive. Schmidt back to serve. Great pass by Ushetsky.
And a middle attack.
Kagan.
It's going to be a free ball here.
Ooh, pushes the out-of-system set a little too tight. For out-of-system sets, I think it's a little safer to be on the more offside so that hitters have something to work with. I mean, as we saw right there, if you put it a little too tight, there's no room for adjustment.
Right, yeah. Can get dangerous, too, with those tight sets.
Tough ball. Emerson back to serve. Tough ball, tough receive. Out-of-system opportunity.
Wow.
Straight
What a kill.
down for Kagan.
Beautiful set, beautiful swing by Kagan. So much power there.
Evans back to serve. The Violets are up by 2 points, 15-13. Misses just out. I mean, with a serve receive line that shallow, I think it's a great tactic to go for that ball deep, but it seems like a lot of the times it's missing just out. Point goes to Stevens. They are now trailing by just one. Waikiki back to serve. Wyrick. Floater.
Oshetsky. Another middle attempt there.
Great coverage by the Violets. No looky shot by
kill.
Boyer.
A great back set there from Oshetsky.
Great coverage by Knudsen as well. Oshetsky back in the front row. Boyer back to serve.
Good topspin serve there.
Olcott back in the game with tape on his chin. Let's see if he's able to pull through for the Ducks.
Love that he's back on the court. Probably ready to give his all here. Nearing towards the end of this fourth set with NYU up 3 points.
Timeout called by Stevens.
Good opportunity here for the NYU Violets to talk about how they want to close out this set. They're in a good position here, 3 points above the Ducks, but as we know from previous sets, that can change in just a moment, so they definitely want to keep the pressure on.
Yeah, I mean, the pressure is on for the Ducks. This is their last timeout of what could be the game. I mean, this is their last opportunity. The Violets are up by 3 points. I think they really need to find their groove with their hitters. And honestly, their serve receive a little bit. I think it's been tough. And they've been kind of depending on the missed serves a little bit to side out and to score their points. But I think to be a little more aggressive on their serve receive so that they could get a kill, they could get a offensive running, would help them kind of lessen the deficit a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good point. They definitely were relying on those missed serves, but NYU's definitely cleaned those up. So,
yeah, we'll see if they're able to kind of change the momentum out of this timeout, of their final timeout of the game, and let's see if NYU is able to finish and close out this fourth set for the match.
Both teams return to the court. Boyer's back to serve for the Violets here.
Boyer back to serve. A little floater hybrid. Back set to Haydorn.
Ooh.
Tooled off the hands of Oshetsky.
Nice fast swing there. Really impressed with how Haydorn's been playing today.
Absolutely. As a first year, too, that is just extremely impressive.
And it's Hoke.
Newton overpass, straight back down on the side of NYU. Stevens able to pull it back with a 1 point deficit out of that timeout. Hoke with the serve. Knutson, great recovery, perfect pass. Oshetsky blocked straight down. The Stevens bench loves that one. The energy is now on their side a little bit. Let's see if NYU is able to respond. The score is now tied 17-17. 8 points to go to game point.
Hoke to Knudsen.
A little tight there.
Recycled that ball, and it's Oshetsky with a big
Great
kill.
swing after getting blocked the previous point. Oshetsky is able to get a kill. Honestly, Oshetsky's been having a fantastic night. He has 11 kills and 8 digs. Let's see if he's able to get a double-double tonight.
Yeah.
Tchaikovsky back into serve. 18-17. Violets are up. Tchaikovsky misses long and ties the score at 18-18. I mean, he's been doing such a great job all night. A tough spot in the match to miss your serve.
Yeah, definitely a crucial period here.
With that, Heike's back in. Sherman is back in the front row. Pretty strong front row for Stevens right now. Violets with only 2 attackers in the front row. Let's see how they respond.
Nice back
Evans.
set from Wynn. Beautiful. You can see the energy from Emerson there. Really hyped about that one. Love that set from Wynn, too. Pushing it to him from the other side.
Yeah, absolutely. Wynn back in the back row, which means there are 3 attackers now, 3 options, 4 options. Boyer in the back row.
Yeah, strong lineup here. Oshetsky, Cohen, Evans, all really strong attackers for NYU.
Great pass there. Heike to Sherman.
Wow.
Devin off the platform of Devin.
The crowd loving that one.
I mean, best feeling in the world.
Took that one like a champ.
That might have just given the momentum for NYU to close out this set. Let's see how they respond. A little out of system.
Back to Alcott.
Alcott able to find the court. Very smart shot. He took some off of it. Point to the Ducks.
Alcott back to serve here.
Tight fourth set as well.
And it's a top spin serve into the net.
Now it's the 21-18 with number 8.
Oshetsky back to serve for the Violets.
Boyer back in the front row. Top spin serve.
Great serve.
Perfect pass by Alcott. Ooh!
Wow.
It actually goes a little long over the net.
Looks like they just didn't see the depth on that one.
Yeah, that's a tough ball.
Yeah, just snuck over that net. Lee back to serve for the Violets. Or for the Ducks.
Great pass there by Knutson. Evans straight
Wow,
down.
what a kill.
Exciting kill. I mean, the defender was there on the Duck side, but I mean, that ball was hit so hard that it flew off the platform of their right back. Warder back into serve. Serving specialist for the Violets. The Violets are now up 22-20.
Great serve from Warder.
Great receive by Alcott. Back set to Sherman. A little too tight. And the
Great
ball
defense by Boyer.
lands just in for the Violets. A critical point at this point in the match. The score is now 23-20. Warder back to serve. Topspin serve.
And it's over!
It's an ace for game point for the NYU Violets. How exciting for a serving specialist on the NYU side. Stevens definitely feeling the pressure a little bit on this one. Match point for the Violets. Topspin serve.
Misses that one.
Warder has a little bit of room for error to be aggressive, and he misses that one. Gives it to the Stevens Ducks. Sherman back to serve.
Big point here for NYU. Definitely don't want to give them an opportunity to sneak back in and close this gap here.
Yep, tough position for Sherman, but let's see if he can pull through. Topspin serve.
And it's in. Oshetsky passes to Wynn, and it's to Emerson
Evan.
for the kill. Game to NYU.
What an exciting match we had tonight. The final score is 3 NYU to 1 Stevens. Great ranked match we had tonight. NYU remains at the number 1 spot.
And undefeated, 11-0. All right, thank you for following along with us tonight. We will see you back for our next home match
Next
at the
Wednesday.
Paulson Center.